Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to continue question answers of the lesson, The Adventures of Gulliver. Okay. Answer questions in short. We have done this topic. Okay. Now, question number 2 is activities. Question number 2 is activities. Tell any one of the stories orally. Imagine you are Gulliver. You have to imagine yourself that you are Gulliver and tell anyone story. Okay. Now, write any one of the stories not as told by Gulliver but by some other person. You have to tell one story. These are only activities. Okay, don't write it. Just listen it. Write any one of the stories not as told by Gulliver. Miss Gulliver not told the stories, but you have to write it another other one, but by some other person. See, what is the story? No sooner was Gulliver set free, then he asked if he could see the city. After all, he wanted to explore this place, which was so different from the others which he had been to. The king, who was convinced that Gulliver was harmless, was pleased to grant Gulliver the permission. Okay. Authorities immediately gave out orders instructing Lilliputians to stay inside lest they get trampled under the gigantic Gulliver's feet. Even as curious onlookers kept looking at him in wonder, Gulliver continued exploring the place. Eventually, he reached the place where the king's beautiful house was located. He was amazed by its beauty. The king's house was surrounded by a garden and had beautiful rooms. He also saw the queen and some of the young princes who were greatly pleased by Gulliver's visit. So, this is the story. Now, imagine that you are in a land of teeny people like Lilliputians. Teeny people, small. Lilliputians are very small people, teeny, chote se. So imagine that you are in land of teeny people like Lilliput. Write about some of the interesting things you might see there. You have to write about some of the interesting things you might see there, including animals, houses, plants, vehicles, etc. Find an interesting name for this land. So you have to find one interesting name for this land. For example, the adventures of Gulliver. So we visit the strange island. Okay. The people, Lilliputians. Okay. Like this, you have to give a name to that land. Find an interesting name for this land. Okay. So this is also activity. Yes, I have reached this unique land filled with teeny people, small people with a big heart, but their heart is very big. Everything here is so teeny, so small. Animals of different shapes and sizes, small and teeny. Hey, wait, the cow is a little bigger than the dog. The cow is little bigger. For example, dog is like this. So cow is little bigger like this than dog. The cat will have to grow some more to reach the size of a dog. Houses are big, but only big enough to accommodate its teeny residents. The houses are big, but इतने big कि वो छोटे-छोटे लोग जा सके बस उतना. Who are not even 1 foot high. 1 foot high. Who are not even 1 foot. Vehicles too are as small as its owners. Vehicles too are as small as its owner. Plants blossom all the year round. Teeny plants with teeny fragrant flowers add to the beauty of this beautiful miniature land. Teeny plants with teeny fragrant flowers. Small plants having the fragrant flowers. Okay. Add to the beauty of that beautiful miniature land. Chota sa miniature, chota sa land. So teeny small plants that add to the beautiful flowers, adding the beauty of that land. Now question number 4 in activity. This is also activity. If you were to grow very teeny like Lilliputian, what are the things you do like to do? Write about any 3 of these things. You have to write down the any 3 things of this. First, I will run and climb the hills and enjoy the view from the top. On my smallest bike, I will ride to distant places. Okay, if I will grow like a teeny small Lilliputian, I will run and climb the ant hills and enjoy the view from the top. Second, on my smallest bike, choti si bike, smallest bike, I will ride to distant places. Okay. Now I will entertain people with my tricks at the circus and earn a living. मैं अगर छोटा हूँ तो मैं entertain करूँगा circus में काम करके लोगों को and earn my living and earn my bread and butter. Okay. So this is the activities. Now language study. Language study means grammar portion here. Language study. In the language study, the question number 1 is read the highlighted words. They are adverbs. Highlighted words we have to read and they are adverbs. So see the highlighted words are shown in yellow. Okay. See these words. I am reading these words. Explaining this. Okay. Read the highlighted words. They are adverbs. I was pulling hard. Here hard is adverb. I was pulling hard. They ran away. Away is adverb. They ran away. So away word is highlighted. Letter. I was taken to the city. Letter word is adverb. I went very carefully. So here carefully is adverb. They were greatly pleased. Here greatly is adverb. So you know what is adverb. All of you know what is adverb. We have seen adverbs. An adverb is a word or a group of words. Adverb क्या है? Word है or group of word that describes or modifies the meaning of verbs, adjectives or another adverb. Word or group of word that describes or we can say modifies the meaning of verbs, the meaning of adjectives or another adverbs in the sentence. That are called the adverbs. Now, in language study, you have to write down definition of adverb and question second. Find suitable adverbs from each of the following. At least 3 each. 3 adverb एक word के लिए लिखना है. Question number 2. Find suitable adverbs. One. Suitable adverbs. Find suitable adverbs. Find suitable adverbs for each of the following words. For each of the following words. Following words. Number one, walk. For the word walk, we have to write down 3 words. First, write down everybody walk. And adverb we are writing 3 adverb we have to write. Walk quickly. We can say walk quickly. Okay. Walk rapidly. Rapidly or walk slowly. Now second word is speak. Speak fluently. Speak beautifully. Or speak politely. Speak politely. Push. Number third word is push. Percentage push. So we have read 3 adverbs here. Carefully, correctly, and quickly. Correctly and quickly. Study. Study. Adverbs are well, study hard. We can say like this. And study regularly. Number 5. Sing. Sing sweetly, melodiously. And next is cheerful. Cheerfully. Last word is work. Work fast. This number word is work. And work is fast. Diligently. Second is diligently. And third word is work patiently. Patiently. Okay. So this is the now last question number 3. Find the opposites of following words. Find the opposites of following words. Question number 3. Find the opposites of following words. Opposites of following words. This is the last question. hard, opposite easy. Second, quickly opposite slowly, quickly. Opposite slowly. Fast, opposite slow. Fast, opposite. Number 4. Tidily, opposite untidy. Tidily, opposite untidy. Unknowingly, opposite knowingly. Fifth number, unknowingly. Opposite knowingly. Unknowingly, opposite knowingly. Early, opposite. Early, opposite late. Early, opposite late. Next, number 7 is often. Often. Never, opposite, always. Never, opposite, always. Number 8, honest. Honestly, opposite is honesty. Honestly, opposite is honesty. Number 9, shamefully. 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 Opposite, shameless. Shameless. And number 10, often. Opposite, seldom. Or we can say rarely. R-A-R-E-L-Y. Rarely. Okay. Often, opposite, seldom, or in slash you can say rarely. R-A-R-E-L-Y. So we have finished these question answers. Okay. So write down all these question answers, and your homework is learn the question answers. Today we have given. Learn all these question answers. Let me know you will. Okay. So do it. Do your homework. We'll meet in next video. Okay. Bye.